Okay, year 3. So we're moving on to subtracting with renaming. So as you can see on the ones column, you've got 1 1, take away 6 ones. And we're just going to look at how to do that today. But your question is, how can Hannah subtract 26 from 831? You could use different diagrams, you could use a formal method, anything you want. Pause the video now and off you go. So some of the ways you might have done it was a formal method, which we'll look into as a bit more detail. You could have done it with place value counters. So I have got 831 counters, and I'm going to start with the ones and subtract 6 ones. Now I can see that I've only got 1 1 to subtract, so I'm going to have to rename. Get rid of this 10 and rename it for 10 ones. I can then quite easily get rid of the 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. Let's put 5 in the ones column. I then need to take away 2 10s. So I can do 1, 2. That one's not there anymore because I've renamed it into ones. So I've got no 10s left. And I've still got my 800 or 800s. And there my answer is 805. You might have found out some other ways as well. But let's have a look at this formal method in a little bit more detail. Step 1 is you need to look at the ones column. I had 1 1, take away 6 ones. And like I did before, you can see that I haven't got enough ones to take away 6, so I rename this 10 into 10 ones. So how that looks in the formal method is I cross out that 3, because instead of 3 10s, it's now only 2 10s. I put a 2 there, because now I've only got 2 10s. And instead of now 1 10, I've got another 10, instead of just 1 1, I've got another 10 ones. Plus the 1 1 is now 11 ones. So I started with the 1 1, added 10 ones to make 11 ones. So I can cross out that 1 and put 11. Then it's a little bit more simpler because I can do the ones, I can do 11 ones, take away 6 ones is 5 ones. Moving on to step 2. I've now got to think about my 2 10s. It's not 3 10s anymore, it's 2 10s. And I'm taking away 2 10s to get no 10s, 0 10s. And then nice and simply in my hundreds, 800s, take away no hundreds is 800s. Getting us that answer of 805. So we're going to be focusing on this formal method today of subtraction, where we have to rename because the number at the bottom is bigger than our number at the top in the column. This is your guided practice. I'd like you to write them out on top of each other. Try not to do it in your head because these do require renaming. So write them out. So you've got 347, take away 125, and then work it out with your renaming. Okay? Pause the video here and work them out, please. Okay, here are your answers. We've got 222, 219, 411, and 409. Now you might have made some silly small mistakes, and that's okay as long as your method is correct. However, if you've got most of them wrong, you might need to stop the video and go back or message your teacher or speak to an adult at home. Your extension today, I've put an extension question worksheet with more questions that you can work through. Okay, please let your teacher know and they can go through some of these guided practice questions with you. Have a good day. Bye.